Hey, MK Karen. Hi, how you doing? Hey, Serena. Hey, Shauna. I gotta turn my background music down a bit. They'd be dinging me. YouTube would be dinging me with copyright strikes. Just a little too loud. There. There, I think. No smudge, I'm sorry. Maybe by the weekend I'll have some ingredients in. So, how's everybody doing? I'm sorry. Sorry, Jennifer. There's always, oh, I gotta do one more thing. I gotta do one more thing. I gotta do one more thing. So, there's always one more thing. I'm sure I've still forgotten something, but anyways, I think I got pretty much everything here. I hope. There we go. Hey, Chloe, hanging in there. We're all just hanging in there, right? Here, I have a link right here for you, Shauna. One moment. I've already got it ready to go. There you go. It's PayPal, and then it's my email address. If you're within Canada, you would use the email address, do an e-transfer. Go fly somewhere else. So anybody else on the planet, no matter where you're at, no matter what corner you're in, it's PayPal. It's a warm night here tonight. I've got my door open, but my deck light's on so I can see if there's anything out there. And my little dog keeps wandering in and out, in and out. The gate's up. Yeah, make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. Oh my goodness. I don't know if we're going to make the 3-hour mark tonight, Jennifer. I've been tired all afternoon. I laid down, tried to sleep, kind of slept off and on a bit, but then I woke up and it was like almost 2 hours past supper time. And I was like, oh my God, I've got to make supper. I have to eat. I got to get myself refreshed. I got bugs flying everywhere. Autumn bugs. Oh my goodness sakes. Bear is just wonderful. He's under my chair. Is where he is right now. He knows this ritual. He knows this routine. He watches me, follows me in the bathroom, and sits there and watches me comb my hair and a little bit of makeup. We're getting cleaned up, and he follows and just quietly watches me. And then he knows. He sees the lights and stuff going on. You can see again. What am I getting out of this? He doesn't get it that you get things like treats and food and dentist sticks, and which he just adores. He loves those. The only dog I've ever seen in my life that likes those dentist sticks and will sit there and eat a whole one in one. He just sits and eats it till it's gone. Geez, I've had other dogs, I'm telling you, they stick their nose right up at them, wanting nothing to do with it. Yuck. I don't know. He loves them, so he's doing very well. He'll spend the whole time we're here online under my chair. He's the best little snuggle buddy, though. He's just like a teddy bear at night in bed. He's just like a teddy bear. I just love that about him. I just love it. Once in a while he'll squirm. Maybe he finds it too warm or something, and I'll let him squirm, but he'll just put some space between him and me. But 99% of the time he's right up against me in some fashion. So, yes, sir. Okay, Jennifer. Sorry, I just seen that. Sorry, Jennifer. I'm a little slow on the draw here tonight, and we're slow getting people into South. Maybe I should be doing them earlier in the day. I mean, there was more people in the one this afternoon than I've seen in a long time, so maybe that's time to do them is in the afternoon. It's just me. I got to get myself together is what it is. So it is okay. Yeah. But I mean, I know what you mean. Like, I was feeling pretty bad for you today. You said you slept 14 hours, right? That's not good. That's what diabetes does. And I was saying before, you get that brain fog. That bothers me more than anything, that brain fog, because it's like nothing's going to function. Everything within me is functioning at only 50%. That's what it feels like. Breaking legs. Yeah. I don't know, like, most readers would be panicked, I think, if they were me, because like I was saying earlier today, right, Jennifer, when I do the pre-recorded ones, people feel like there's an intimacy missing with the live. They prefer that, and other people just go, and you know, was always, will you ever go live? Do you think you'll ever read live? You didn't, no, I'm not ever doing live, not on YouTube, you know. Lead a lamb to the slaughter kind of a thing, right? And I'm getting slaughtered. I'm getting slaughtered pretty bad as far as numbers and views go. Horrible. 10 people, and I appreciate every one of you guys being here. But normally, if I was doing a regular video pre-recorded, I've had up to 60, 80,000 views on one video. Not unheard of. A couple hundred comments. Do you know what I mean? And now I'm lucky if I get 300. That's something. If I get 5, that's really something on the live readings. And I don't understand what the difference is. But again, we come back to YouTube removing people, right? Removing their subscriptions to their channels, and Bay of Fundy Fortune's right in that lineup. A lot of people don't know these live readings are even going on, and it'll be a while, baby, before they click in and go, whatever happened to Bay of Fundy Fortunes? And they'll go into their subscriptions, they'll look, and they'll notice probably every one of them has been removed, no matter who they subscribe to. So, did they really? What about breaking legs? Jennifer? Yeah. Yeah, but no, timing isn't even I can't even use that as an excuse. I can't make any excuses up. They're just not, they don't know. They're unknown. And the reason I say that is because there's instant replay on every live video. You can go back 6 months from now and watch this reading if you wanted to. It's always there. So to say timing really shouldn't affect it at all. You know, the overall numbers should be higher than what they are. They do get more views after, I can tell you that. All the big views don't happen when we're live here. It's afterwards, you know. So hello, little Tony's mommy, Karina Favela. Did I get you right tonight? I knew it was you all when I was doing that reading last, and I kept calling you Isabel. What it is Natalia. Natalia is Isabel, but then again, she's also known as something else. She's got 3 names, so yeah. Now the individual readings monthly, somebody was asking. Okay, thank you, Jennifer. All right, and you explained it to them. Yeah. Oh my God, don't start. Jennifer, now you're going to confuse me. Little Tony's mommy, say your first name, please. And I'm going to glue it inside the walls of my brain. I'm just waiting. Hi, Sharita, welcome again. I'm just waiting, little Tony's mommy. I'm not taking Jennifer's word for it. She's probably pulling my leg. Hello, Pauline. How are you? Oh, Jennifer. Oh, you got me back and forth. I was pretty sure it was Karina Favela because I love her name so much. It is Karina. Karina. You know, there we go. There we go. I love that name. And I love your last name as well. It's just so, I don't know, Karina Favela. You know, it's beautiful, beautiful. You can donate whatever you want, Jolene. I'm going to put the link here for you. Hold on one moment. I still have it on my copy, I think. Yeah, I do. So if you're anywhere in the world, here it comes for you. Jolene Durante. If you're anywhere on the planet other than Canada, it's PayPal. If you're within Canada, it's the email that you would use, my email. You're welcome, Jolene. Anything. I was saying earlier today, too, that I had, I don't know, I was on YouTube for something. Someone left a comment on one of the lives, so I went in to address the comment. And while I was there, I'm like, because somebody said to me, you're the only one on YouTube doing these, man, this is fantastic, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't know. So what I did was I went into the search bar and I put tarot mini readings just to see what the hell would come up. There's a few people doing them. Most of them are new. They've only been around 2 or 3 months, kind of a thing. But I noticed a big difference between me and all of them. They all have a set price. They don't have open donations. It's $5. I'll pull you, give you a mini reading for $5. Some of them are $20. I don't know if they're pulling just one card or if they're pulling 2 or 3 for each person. I don't know. So, but yeah, this is just open donations, whatever you feel it's worth, so. Hey, Raka. How are you? How are ya? Hey, Dre. I seen you left a comment there, and I did see it. I thank you very much. It was very kind words. Thank you so much. So yeah, we're a little slow to get in tonight, and a little slow to get started even, eh? Oh, wait, now, what is that? No. Okay. I like today that there was a few people in from doing the afternoon readings here today. For the weekend I did, if nobody's, not nobody, but if some of you aren't aware of it, I did a live reading today. Well, it was a little over, just over an hour long, and it was weekend highlights, just a general reading for everybody. So, and somebody just left a comment on that as well. Hello, Michelle from Intuitive Candles. Thanks. Thanks, Karina. Thank you. Oh, somebody is sending me the number 7777. Okay, just bear with me. I'll see who you are. I get a lot of 1111 in all kinds of forms from other people. All right. Oh, and here comes another one right on top of it. Okay. Jolene is the one I'm seeing right off, is Jolene. What's your question, Jolene, if you'd like to step up? Step up to the mic, please. We just need the question. And please don't tell me you already put it and scroll back. I hate scrolling back. It's too hard. Okay, okay. So is this just a general card to see, or do you have an actual question? Hey, Sharita. Last night, oh my God, there were so many people that said, I just want a general card. I just want a general card for October. Everybody's wondering about October. I am going to work on getting out the 12 monthlies too. Okay, I'm going to court on Tuesday for my divorce, and will it go okay? All right, let's find out. Yeah, Spirit and Tarot to come in and help guide this reading as well, through the power of the universe, and bring forth some messages, some guidance, some enlightenment. Jolene wants to know, and she's saying, quote, going to court on Tuesday for my divorce. Will it go okay? unquote. That's for Jolene Durant. I don't know if you pronounce your E on the end. Here we would pronounce it Durant. It's French name, but maybe with you it's Durante. I don't know. So yeah. Last night Spirit was present, I tell you. Some nights the readings just like I think back on them like an hour or two later, and I'm just like, wow. Tarot never ceases to amaze me, but I'm not surprised at the same time the way things work sometimes. But I'm always in awe of the universe. I'm not a flake. I don't walk around with my head's in the cloud. I'm a hardcore realist, all right, is what I am. And I use the logical side of my brain more than anything because it never steers me wrong. But when that doesn't work, it's time when the intuition starts to sing, then it's a different thing altogether. So this is for Jolene. She goes to divorce court on Tuesday, and she wants to know if it's going to go okay for her. Will it work in her favor? I'm going to cut the deck right here, Jolene. Right here. All right. And what we have pulled for you this evening. Oh, really interesting. Graphically, my favorite card in this deck because of the colors. Although it doesn't ring true, the image, because it's a full moon. The Borealis all behind it and stars. And if you have a full moon, you don't see anything like that. But you've got the moon. The prompt on this, and it bases itself on, is illusion. Illusion. So what I'm hearing right off, don't try to preset yourself up for this court a date, okay? That's first thing. That's what I got out of the thing, the first of it. This is a card about remaining in reality, keeping your feet on the ground. But it's also here to tell you that the energies, just the way everything's playing itself out, the atmosphere, the energies, it's easy to become disillusioned. It really, really is. Because I think we want so badly for things to go a certain way. You need to sit down and talk to the universe first off. That's first thing. And as far as the advice goes, that's what I'm getting. You need to talk to the universe. I don't care where you do it or how you do it. Get yourself alone and secluded. The universe runs on emotions. That is fuel. Open yourself up. Extend the rawness of the essence of yourself and open up completely. Yes, the universe already knows your DNA right down to the last molecule and atom, but it's your actions of willingly opening up. Whatever it is you want to go down within the divorce, you want things to go whatever, throw in the details, talk. Don't say, I need this to happen, I want this to happen, because the universe could take it literally and give you more want and give you more need, and those are things you do not want to attract to yourself. You can say, please bring this event around to work in this way. And then you put your list of details in on the way you want things to go. You need to feel it emotionally. The stronger you can feel it, the more you can feed the universe in that way, you'll have your mind blown. Put it that way. You'll have your mind blown. But it's got to be real sincere and it's got to be strong. But don't use words like need or want. Anything that leaves you. And it just says, poof, there you go. You got more need. And you don't want that. So let's see here. It's a beautiful card. One thing right off the top of this card is, I just remembered that thing as a kid, and you even see it as an adult. As a kid, when we first become aware of the moon, As we get a little older, you could be driving in your mom and dad's backseat of their car, coming home late at night or something, and there's the moon. And you realize it's following you. Why is the moon following me, Mummy? You know, kind of a thing, right? Well, here, in a way, the moon is still doing that because it's watching you. We watch the moon. But in this case, Jolene, the moon, the energy of the moon may be looking down, and it sees that you're focused in on something, and it's questioning why. Why is Jolene focusing in on that? What's going on there? I'm hearing something weird. With the attention, the energy that it brings is your reaction to something's off. I don't know what it is. Bear with me. I'm going to bring the book up here, and I'm going to get the advice. I want to see the keywords is what I want to see. Beautiful card, like I said, visually. It's beautiful. I love the visual on this. Yeah. You have to watch yourself around people. You have to watch yourself in situations. You have to watch yourself for being misled and being under the illusion of something as well with this card. It's just questioning what has got your focus here. There's something that you're, I don't even feel it's the court thing. It's something else. The cards want you to ask yourself if you can see beyond illusion when doubt and confusion threaten to overwhelm you. That's food for thought for you right there. A situation or even a relationship, it could be appealing under the romantic light of the full moon. It's being swept away. It's being having the wool pulled over, having your, a veil drop between here and reality, right in between. You can see where you're going, but you can't see the details that are around you. These are all metaphors, is what they are. Listen to your gut. If you're in a situation or you're with somebody and something feels off, your intuition is telling you that maybe things aren't as they appear to be. Maybe there's some things being kept from me. Maybe there's things I'm not seeing. You need to pay attention to that, all right? That things are not going to be as they appear to be. That you need to remain with your feet on the ground, hardcore reality, okay? You'll be able to come out of that a bit down the road once things calm down and fall into place, but for the next little bit, and this I would relate to your court thing, right? When it comes to relationships, because this is rising up over and over again. I don't know if you're married. No, you're not, right? You're not married. You're getting divorced, but there could maybe, if there isn't now, there could possibly be somebody coming into your life. But here's the thing: while a situation or a relationship may be highly appealing in the perfect circumstances, situation under the light of the full moon, like I said, here's the thing you've got to ask yourself. With anything that normally extends into something over a period of time, this isn't a one-time, this is like a relationship, a growing kind of a thing. You need to ask yourself, I like this person. If they're not in your life yet, they're going to be. I don't even know if you're speaking to me, if anybody, so I haven't looked. If there's anybody new that's going to come into your life, it may seem like, wow, you may feel a little swept off your feet. The chemistry between you, it seems very, very good and strong, but there's something wrong here as well. You've got to ask yourself, but in the bigger picture, would this relate, this person, is it going to stand the test of time? Where am I going to be 2 months from now with this person? Where I don't know. But you need to remain realistic and grounded as well. You have some emotional blocks you may need to work through as well here. That's going to take time. You have to give yourself time. You need to treat yourself a lot more gentle with yourself, a lot kinder with yourself, more patience with yourself as well. But you've got some blocks. They're not like, gonna, end your life or anything like that, but you've got some emotional blocks that you may need to work through to get to a place where you're truly happy with yourself again. It's hard to be happy with our lives, not so much yourself. I'm sure you're happy with yourself, but your life. And when we have things like divorce, hanging over our heads, going into a courtroom situation, that whole scene right there it depends what side you're on. You're either going to welcome it and look forward to it, can't happen fast enough, or you're dreading it, this kind of thing. So get out of that. There could be some old memories resurfacing while you're trying to work through some emotional blocks as well. And sometimes this card is zoning in on hidden fears as well. If you're are you afraid of what's coming? Are you afraid of what the fallout is? Are you afraid of what happens after when it's all said and done? Fear of the unknown. Maybe you've got a priority list. Maybe you've got plans. When I get divorced, blah blah blah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to that. You could be worried about them, putting them into actually moving forward with them, giving birth to these new things, new ideas, new plans. This is not like a bad card. The card overall wants you to take a look at everything you're doing right now to make sure you're doing it right, to make sure that it's hardcore reality, keeping your feet on the ground, not letting yourself daydream, not letting yourself get sidetracked, not letting yourself get distracted by other people is another thing. You need to stay sharp and clear is what you need to do at this time, especially going in on Tuesday for what you're facing here. You would need a lot of clarity, being on the ball, this kind of a thing. The advice of the card here is to give yourself time to work out the best way forward for you. All right, give yourself time. Be patient, as I said, with yourself. Your intuition holds all the answers. Pay attention to its messages through your feelings and through your dreams. The key words for this card are the unconscious and doubt. These things can play on us, kind of a thing. Decisions, dilemmas, sadness, the past, and fear of the unknown, fear of the future. And the sadness is something failed, something that didn't work. You're sad about that part of it because those were not your intentions going into it, obviously, right? Just give me a moment. And that's probably why it's come up. But it said and I felt the kindness behind that message. It was gentle, it was soft, and it was basically, you need to extend more patience to yourself. If you could, I bet you're patient with other people, right? You have more patience. Maybe your patience is short overall, but when it comes to other people, you have more patience with others than you even do with yourself. So you do need to work on that. You need to, you know what I say to people, when you've got work like that and that kind of thing, when it comes to how you're treating yourself, to treat yourself like you are your own firstborn. Treat yourself like you're a child, with gentleness and with patience. That's the best thing that you can do, to coddle yourself basically without stunting your growth. You're still growing, but you're doing it at a pace that's much more comfortable, and being kinder to yourself and more tolerant of any shortcomings you have. You got to be more tolerant of yourself, right? It shows the universe that you are appreciative of this gift of life that you live, is what it does, because you're babying it, you're taking care of it. And it's a very high compliment to the universe when we do these things like that. Let me pull Lilith here very quickly And I'm going to ask her, where did she go? There she is. I want to ask her if you're going to fare all right, is what I'm going to do on Tuesday. Lilith, still within the one card reading for Jolene. One question I'd like to ask. This is pertaining to her question. And she faces court on Tuesday. This is for to finalize her divorce. In the bigger picture for Jolene on that day, is everything going to work out okay for her? Is she going to feel okay walking away from it? Is she going to feel okay walking away from court at the end of that day when it's done? Will she be satisfied with the results? Will it be, despite the fact that it is court and it is divorce, these are very dramatic things, overall, will the day remain calm, controlled, and balanced for her? Because that's what I'm feeling that it will be. Yes. So everything's going to go according to plan. There will be no scenes or any of that. It'll be all handled, done very quickly. And she's going to be satisfied with the final results, is she? Things will go in her favor as well. Very much so. Thank you so much, Lilith. You may rest. All right. There you go, Jolene. The card's just telling you, just your expectations, keep them real. That's what you need to do with this card. Don't be disillusioned by other people. You get firsthand information right from the source, no matter what it's for. Don't listen to secondhand opinions. Keep your cool, keep your demeanor. Everything is going to work out just fine for you. You're very, very welcome, Jolene, and thank you for your donation, and thank you for being here as well. So let's look and see if we've got a list here that I can send to one of my girls. It's Jennifer that's on here tonight. Just a moment, Jennifer, while I check and see what we got. PayPal logged me out again because I've heard the bell dinging a few times, so there's a bit of a list. Small one. I want to make sure there's no... Okay, there's no transfers. These are all... And here we go. Okay. So that was Jolene. And next up is Sharita. Sharita. Oh, you're waking out, are ya? Are you waking out? Okay, I gotta send the list first before I do yours, Sharita. There's a new one just came in. That's good. Okay. Come on, PayPal. There we go. Okay, screenshot. I just did Jolene. So there is a 3 in weight. I don't mind the slower pace. I tell you that. I really don't mind the slower pace. When it gets busy, it drives me crazy. Okay, Jennifer. We've got to get Jennifer up here first. There we go. Where am I going? Where am I going? Wait. Oh, yes. There we are. There you go, Jen. So she isn't asking me. You've got some good goals. All right. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I'll never be asked that question again through the rest of my reading career. I know that, right? So, let's see. What's up, girlfriend? Okay, thank you, Jen. Is it okay to read your question out? Do you want me to not read it out? It's up to you. There could be. Yes. Read it out. Okay, here is Sharita, which is, she's also known as the Sunshine Fee, but her name is Sharita, and her question is highly unusual. As I said to her, I'm probably never going to be asked this question over the rest of my career ever. I've never been asked it before. And Sharita, her question is, my first response in my head was, why? Anyways, her question is, will I be able to do a free handstand? Yes, I said handstand, just like his kids at gym, right? Gym class. Free from the wall, she puts in brackets, within now and a year. Am I going to be able to do a free handstand, free without the support of the wall? This is hilarious to me. This is funny. That's her question. So, Sharita, well, there's a method to the madness, isn't there? We all do. We all have a method to our madness. And there's a reason why. Okay? And Sharita's got a lot of personal goals that she's meeting. You know? Geez, I remember I had, my first child? And he wouldn't have been a year old. He might have been 10 months, 11. And I remember doing that to see if I could still do a handstand using the wall, though. You know? So, and people giving me weird looks. It was at Thanksgiving family dinner with my in-laws. Oh, there I was doing handstands against the wall. Okay. Sharita wants to know, am I going to be able to do a handstand, a free one, without the use of the wall, with between now and a year? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Okay. Here we go. Well, now, if I have to say anything, the answer would be yes. Absolutely. I don't know what you would call, well, exercise is a practical thing. And handstands make you feel good. If you can do a handstand, you're not in that bad a shape. Do you know what I mean? Because it takes some upper body strength to get yourself up into that position to begin with and everything. So it really is something, you know, and coordination and balance. If you can do freestyle handstand, next thing you know, Sharita's going to want to be walking on her hands, feet way up here. That'll be the next thing, kind of thing. So, but the answer to this is very much, it gives you power and gives you purpose. It's a challenge, correct? It's a challenge. And maybe one you didn't know if you could conquer, and now you have, and you're going to conquer it, right? You'll find that comfortable spot. You need to sit into that handstand. Your body needs to sit down into it, right? In order to hold yourself indefinitely or to walk. It's not just balance per se, but it's like sitting into it, fitting into it, and you become one with the floor, with your hands. Your body's all one big working muscle kind of a thing, and it is challenging. And you tell yourself, hell, if I can walk on my hands, what else can I do that I don't know that I can do? It really builds up the self-confidence and the self-esteem beautifully. And fours are all about calm. They're about stillness. They're about, for sometimes, rest. In this case, this four is a beautiful one. It's about rewards. And in your case, it's all about personal rewards. It's a great thing. Let me get the book here. And of course, it being, there's some passion behind it, some fire there because it is ones. And seeing the results of some work in your challenges as well. Here's the thing. This is a very happy four for you. When you've achieved a goal, seriously, when you've achieved a goal, and that could be anything, such as finding a new home, or in your case, a new place to live, completing something like a project, passing a test, meeting a challenge, it is now time for rewards. That's what's coming up here. Something else featured in this for are holidays and socializing, love. Trips away all feature within this happy four. And that brings you actually a lot of leisure, fun, and a feeling of freedom as well. You just kind of hanging loose, living life here. That's what I'm getting. Hanging loose, living life, balanced. You're feeling good. Um, being chill. Do you know what I'm saying? About everything. There's nothing to get up in arms about, to get upset about. There's been no arguments. There's been nothing negative really going. You're just kind of chilling with life, and it's all for the good. All of it's for the good here. It's time for you to get back in touch with your inner child, if that's an area you haven't explored yet, Sharita, and celebrate the joy of life itself. Just pure joy for life itself. Nothing in particular. Everything, right? You're going to be finding a lot of contentment within. You're also going to be sensing the closeness of any spirit guides that are around you as well. Additional meaning is reflecting on happy memories. You're wanting to find that joy again, that happiness again that you had before. That's what I'm picking up there. The advice of the card, be carefree while you can. Replenish your mind, replenish your body, replenish your soul, because you deserve it. You deserve to be the most comfortable and the happiest that you can be. Keywords are balance and love, contentment, freedom, openness, travel, and a new home. And yes, that is, that's your next challenge, is standing, doing a freestyle handstand. That may be your next challenge. You're going to look back on this and laugh and say, that was nothing. That was nothing compared to what I've done up to now, kind of thing. So that's really good for you. Good luck. It's wonderful. I hope that was good for you. Okay, so let me go in. Thank you once again, Sharita. And let me see what we've got going on. It's just such a funny question. I'll remember that one. Catherine. Catherine's next. Catherine Cross. All right, I can do that for you. This is for Catherine Cross, but it's for her friend Miss Myrna. Okay, and Myrna wants to know again. A general card pulled for the 1st of November. November the 1st. Yes, ma'am. This is for Miss Myrna through Catherine Cross. Okay. Don't any of you tell me to stop smoking. That happened earlier today, and I wasn't impressed with that. Don't anybody tell me. I'm a grown woman. I'm a grown-ass woman. I take care of my own ass. Nobody else's, right? So... Miss Myrna would like to know, general card, please, for the date of November the 1st. This is through Catherine Cross. This is for Miss Myrna. Wants to know. She'd like to have a general reading, please. Thanks for being here, Jen. And if you're not up to it and you don't feel well even partway through, just go. All right? I don't want you extending or pushing yourself, all right? And cuddle up with your kitties. Jennifer is a cat lover. When I say cat lover, and I mean cat lover, and I've seen her kitties, and they're all beautiful. I won't say how many she has. She's not crazy, but some people would say, there's that crazy cat lady. There's that expression. Oh, she's a crazy cat lady, you know. But her cats are all beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, I'm going to have to give you a new list here in a few minutes as well, Jennifer. Oh, are you really? Oh my goodness. Oh. All right. This is for Miss Myrna for November the 1st. Please bring forth a general card. Anything that she needs direction on, guidance. We need another one. It doesn't feel shuffled enough. Oh, did you? Good. Thank you. We'll all die together. We'll die happy. There we go. Let's see, Miss Myrna, what we got. Interesting. I haven't seen this card in a while. You got the card of Judgment and Self-Reflection is what this card is all about. This is a card about kind of like you're reaching back into the past. Things are on your mind that have already happened. For some reason, meaning something to you now. I'm getting the book right out with this one. It's not a bad card. It's just acknowledging what's going on with you. Right now, what number? Okay, no. Where am I? There we go. Almost at the end. There's a change coming up for you. You're making a change in your life. There's a change coming up with this card. That's what it's bringing forward, because it's telling you now's the time for you to revisit your past and to take stock of your past before moving on, before moving forward. You want to make sure that there's no loose ends. All right, everything's tied up, put away, taken care of, nice and clean, and you'll be musing and enjoying some more happier memories when you're going back in your mind, and you're discovering, yes, that there might be some unfinished business here. You might find yourself getting in touch with somebody from your past, or even revisiting an old situation to find some answers to something that you've never received. Answers to questions you've had for a long, long time. At this time, you'll also be judging yourself on your past actions, and you'll be questioning yourself on some situation that happened, all right? And you'll be saying to yourself, you know, at the time, I thought what I did was the right thing to do. I really, really did. And looking back on it now, because time is a lesson, it's an experience, we grow, we learn, which is going on here with you. You're thinking back and you're going, if I had to redo that today, I'm not so sure, okay, or sure, I'm not so sure what I would do. But something feels unsettled with you on something that you did do, some kind of, you know, as they say, you made a call kind of a thing on something, and now you're questioning that. And you're judging yourself for it a little bit too. And you're wondering, did I do the right thing? Another meaning with this card is also covers a spiritual connection, linking you with those in spirit as in guides and angels and maybe loved ones that have passed on. There's a very thin veil between you and the other side right now. You're not walking alone. You're not sitting alone. You're not alone. All right, there's a lot of spiritual support here for you as well. The advice of the card, if you feel you need to give somebody a second chance or return to an old situation, now's the time that you have to make your mind up. Do you really want to return to an old situation? Or do you want to reach back into the past and somebody else is coming back into the picture and you're wondering, do I give them a second chance? Do I go there? Do I dare? Part of you absolutely wants to, but there's a little part that's holding you back a little bit here. Do you really want, I keep coming back to that. Do you really want to revisit the past? An old situation? Do you want to go back into an old, I'll just say hypothetically here, as in a relationship, as in being married, it took maybe a couple of years to get out of it. You wanted out of it. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. And now that it's right on you, the final divorce is right on you. Maybe November 1st, we'll use that. And all of a sudden you're having second thoughts, little voices, maybe we could work this out. Maybe we can fix this. Whatever it is, you're thinking about something that you've left and you're thinking about going back to it. You've got little glimmers of, do I want to? Just when you thought you had everything settled and in its proper place, all that stuff was done, and you're just going forward here, going through the motions, and now you're kind of, wait a minute, let's stop for a minute. I really need to think this through for a minute. kind of a thing. But you got to ask yourself, do you really want to go back to something that you left? You left for a reason. Remember the reasons why you left, and then see how you feel. Okay? Yes, Tarot and Spirit also want to tell you that if you are reassessing the past in other ways, any way at all, and you're coming out on the kind of poopy end of the stick here saying, well, I don't feel good about that. I never felt good about that. Tarot wants you to not be so hard on yourself. You did what you thought was right back in the day. You know what I mean? You're in the moment, you react, things have happened, you know, but you're not to beat yourself up. You're not to have regrets, and you just need to accept it was what it was at the moment, at that time period, this sort of a thing. Okay, so your keywords for this card are contemplation. It shows that you could be sitting there having tea with Catherine, a few other people, could be out somewhere, anything like that, but in the back of your mind, part of your mind, a little corner here is a little taken up with, oh, what's coming, and you're not quite sure anymore. You're feeling almost a little shattered, like a little shaken, I should say. You were so sure this was the best way to go, the right avenue to take, the best way to do this, and now that it's coming up and getting closer, you're going, oh, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Maybe this, maybe that. Your mind's tossing things all around, back and forth. So far, you've not really done anything to change that. It's still moving forward the way it's all been laid out. This is still coming at you, but you're really getting nervous about it. It's bothering you for some reason. The contemplation, a lot. Self-judgment, yes. I just heard taking blame for your part, taking responsibility for your part. That's what, not blame, responsibility, taking responsibility for your input into something. You weren't alone, and neither was somebody else. Put it that way. You're taking responsibility for your own actions. Put it that way. You're not afraid to say that. But there's too much self-judgment going on with you. You're being too hard on yourself. Go back and look at the reality of whatever it is we're talking about here that Tarot's bringing. You need to look at the hardcore reality. Then tell yourself how you feel after. All right? So the card shows you going through a review. You are. You're kind of turning back the wheels, and you're going back in time a little bit, and you're re-looking at everything. You're thinking about second chances. You're not going to be able to decide that until you filter through all the stuff that's gone on that has brought you to this point. You need to filter through. You need to look over everything. You need to analyze it, turn it upside down, turn it inside out. And you need to take your time. You need to be gentle with yourself and to take your time. But you're thinking about a second chance, a second try, a second go, redoing, going back to, returning. Part of you has a little feeling of guilt. It's not overwhelming, but there's some guilt there. And maybe that's what it is. Taking responsibility, right? And being accountable for your part and everything. You're feeling maybe a little bit of guilt there. But you know what? If you were being pushed against and accused, things being said, assumptions being made, and them all being wrong, coming from the one person maybe that you trusted more than anything, and this is going on, you have a right to feel the way you felt. You're automatically put on the defense. Don't feel guilty about that. You didn't get there by yourself, all right? Somebody pushed you there. You were pushed to these. It's kind of like getting pushed with your back up against the wall. You've got nowhere else to turn but go this way. Go forward, and if they're in your way, then you need to run them down to get loose, kind of a thing, right? You get out of my way. The spirituality is rising very high here for you as well, but your memories are really, really, really carrying you along here. But you got to remain logical. Be true to yourself about the memories, all right? There we go. So that's your reading. I hope it was okay for you. I hope it made sense to you. Okay. There we go. Thank you, Catherine, for bringing her. I hope she's okay, and I hope everything works out for her as well. So who do we have next? I've got to get a new list up, I think, for for Jennifer. So everybody bear with me for just about 3 minutes here. She's got a lot of introspective stuff going on. Afraid to make the wrong move and do the wrong thing, right? So, okay. I think that starts right there. I'm not sure. I have to open the whole page up. It only gives me the first 6, and then it says, see more. So you wait for that to open. Okay, let's see. 1, 2. These again. Are you kidding me? I thought I already took care of them. Okay, here we go. Yes, okay, there we go. Here comes the new list. Okay, Jennifer, I'm going to send that off. My cat's not doing real well, Jennifer. My Stewie, he's lost weight again. I can feel his bones. He's been through so much, poor guy. So just keep feeding him and petting him and trying to take care of him, but he's not well. I know, I can tell by looking at him, he's not well. He's so old. He's had a couple strokes. It's kind of a thing, and he's still going, but you know, yeah, maybe more cheese, you're right. They've been getting hard cheese for the last 3 or 4 days every day. I haven't given them any today. So if he starts like meow, meow, meow off to the side, then I'll get him some cheese, and that'll keep him quiet and keep him well behaved. So let me see here. There's the latest one, and let me go back in and look again. We have Rishi B. Who is Rishi? Rishi, come forward. Thank you for your donation. Thank you to Catherine and Myrtle as well. Muriel or Myrtle? Muriel? Miss Muriel, yeah. Okay, so there's no question for you here, Rishi, so if you want to step up to the microphone and let us know. Who is Rishi? There she is, Rishi Beauty. I am a healer, a number 7 life path, a Reiki, okay, a master, and my husband put me through hell. Will I be happy and financially successful? Thank you, Catherine. Thank you. My cat's going on 14. He's old. He had a stroke last year. A couple strokes. They were little, like, mini ones. Anyway, this is for Rishi. And her question is, will I be happy and financially successful after a very bad place that she was in with her husband? He put her through hell. Are things going to get better for her? I already know the answer, and the answer is yes. I already know it. And I wouldn't say that unless I knew. I just know. I just know. I just see a lot of smiles with you, a lot of laughter, a very happy, easygoing, and happy-go-lucky person. That's what I'm seeing for you, Rishi. Okay, Rishi wants to know, after a very bad marriage, a husband that's put her through hell, and she's a very enlightened and spiritual person, and she wants to know, is she going to find happiness again? And is she going to be financially stable and successful? We'll put it that way. So, thank you, Margaret. Thank you. You are you? Yeah, Rishi. Yeah. It'll be a sad day when Stewie's time. If he dies before me, it'll be a sad day. I mean, you never know, right? I know he's not well, and he's really, really old for a cat and all that stuff, but life is full of surprises, so it'll be a bad day. I can tell you that. All right. I'm going to cut right here, Rishi. Okay. Rishi wants to know, is she going to be successfully Queen of Pentacles, here's what we got. It's a very good card. It's a very, very good card. It's all about kindness. This is you, is what this is right here. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles. This energy, this card, this queen is somebody that's very down to earth, somebody that's very loyal. They're very kind. They're very gentle. Where's my book? And you're being portrayed here basically as, usually under normal circumstances, you're kind of like the healer. As you call yourself, you're a healer. That's basically what comes forward with her as well. She's the kind, wise person that we all want to call a friend, that we all have in our lives. She is very grounded and she's very logical. She's always there for you, somebody that you can count on. She's very affectionate. She's very generous. She's a lover of nature. That would be you, I'm sure. A lover of your home life and your home. You love your family, and you're very practical, and you're very down to earth. The Queen is here to show you that now is the time for you to focus on key tasks, things that you need to work on, things you need to focus on, throw yourself into. Don't overwhelm yourself, though, I'm hearing. Not too much at once. 2 or 3 things on the go at once, as long as they're not too big or overwhelming. You need to start focusing. You know better than me what they are. You would know what they are. I don't really know, because I'm not being shown that. Spend your money wisely for the next little while. If you want to play your cards right, you need to spend your money wisely. Another meaning of this card is that there could be, you may know somebody that's influential in your career, in your line of work, and she's very supportive of you. So if you know anybody like that, you can believe it, that she's always there for you and very supportive of you. So it's having someone in your corner, and that's a beautiful thing. The advice of this card for you, Rishi, is to be hands-on. Continue to be hands-on with what you're doing. Continue to be involved. Get involved. Give practical help where you see somebody needs help and it's practical and there's something you can do. You see a need that needs to be filled, fill that need if you're able to do so. Share your knowledge as well with those that need it. You can maybe take a few underlings. You can maybe, hey, what you're doing, you could teach. That's a way too as well, to run your own channel, run your own shop, your own site, whatever. But generosity, fertility, money, with the fertility here just means growth for you, moving forward, which is a beautiful thing. Money's highlighted, and so is comfort, and so is love, and so is nature. And you may have some children and animals around you in your life somewhere, somehow, kind of a thing. Let me see here. Let me ask Lilith for you if things are going to improve career-wise, money-wise, and all that good stuff. Let's see what she's going to say. Oh, my tea. I feel like I've been here all night already. It's only been 1 hour. This is incredible. I'm not tired. I'm just saying I feel like I've been here a long time. So this question is for Rishi. She's had a very bad time. Her husband put her through hell, but she's now going back out on her own. She's a healer, a giver. She has gifts. What she wants to know, is she going to be okay overall? Is Rishi going to be okay overall? Is her life going to find the peace and the balance that she's searching for? She's saying yes. So we're looking at a good present and a good future for Rishi. Is that correct? Financially, is she going to be, in the bigger picture, is she going to be okay in the financial sense? She's still saying yes, and she's looking at the long term too. And she's still saying yes. So overall, she's going to be okay. Is she going to be able to put this horrible past to rest and leave it there so she can move on free and clear with her own? Her health looks good. Her future looks fine. And she's financially stable. Thank you so much, Lilith. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You may stop. There you go, Rishi. I hope that that was what you wanted to hear and what you needed to hear. So, okay. Thank you as well, Rishi, for your donation and your time and being here. Thank you so much. So Dawn Sabato, you are next. Dawn. And if Dawn just wants to place her question, Dawn Sabato, Friday. Okay, Friday's cat then. All right. Okay, thanks, Jennifer. That's good. Friday's cat. Did she already post her question? Okay. Friday's cat wants to know, can you please tell me how Chris feels about me and what are his intentions? All right, well, let's see what we can do. Okay, Dawn, I gotcha. This is for Dawn, also known as Friday's cat, and she wants to know how Chris feels about her and what are his intentions towards her. Oh, Rishi, I'm glad for you. And those are tears of joy, tears of relief. It's going to be okay. You're very welcome. It was my pleasure. I'm very sorry about you going through what you've been going through, but wow. It's terrible what we humans do to each other. And some are so mean and hateful and cold, and they've got no conscience at all about that kind of stuff. How they treat people is just wrong. This is for Friday's cat. How does Chris feel about me? And what are his intentions? How does Chris feel about Friday's cat and what are his intentions? I'm going to cut the deck right here. Dawn, right here. Oh, no. Seriously? Give me a moment before I even show it to you. Just give me a moment. Can't control what comes up. It's not good for you, Friday's cat, for Dawn. It's not good. The prompt on this card is abandonment, which in turn is a feeling of being alone and being left alone, feeling alone. You're not alone in the world. There's the thing. Part of this, the card implies that part of this is how you are viewing things and how you are seeing things. You may be feeling, if I don't have Chris in my life, if his intentions aren't towards me, if they aren't good, if he doesn't feel the same way that I do, I don't know what I'm going to do. You could be in that place. I just don't know what I'm going to do. Just the very thought of this not working out or not growing or moving forward or us connecting, just the very thought of it pretty much bowls you over. It's a strong word to come off a card as the essence of the feelings of being alone in the world, abandonment, thinking the worst, feeling the worst. But here's the other thing with this card. Tarot wants you to know things are not as dark as what you're perceiving them to be. They're just not. It's your perspective, where you're looking from, but you're not seeing things as clearly as you should be. You're expecting the worst of the worst of the worst. This kind of a thing. And you don't need to do that. It's not as bad as what you're perceiving to be. You can get through this. You can go through this. And you know what? We can't see what's around the corner. We can't see what's coming towards us. And what we think is the thing in our lives right immediately, right now, could end up meaning next to nothing a little ways down the road. But you kind of have to stick around to find that out and to have that come towards you and to have that happen for you. My answer is it's not going any. I wish it would for you because that seems to be what you want. And nothing here is written in stone, but where things lay right now, don't anticipate too much from him. Don't anticipate too much. That's what I'm getting. Because things can always change. This is not written in stone. It's not written in the stars. Things can change for you. But there's more fear here than reality. If you keep feeling at risk of losing this relationship, if that's the way you keep seeing it, you got to change your mind thought. Your whole mind process has to change. Stop looking at the worst case scenario. That's what I'm picking up. You're looking at the worst case scenario. You're feeling that. You're afraid of that. Why not the best case scenario? Why not give as much energy and attention to that? Get rid of this darkness, the shadows, the fear, the overwhelming, complicated feelings, and what am I going to do after this? Where am I going to go? How am I going to get through this? How do I move on? Instead of doing that, say I am going to. I'm living whether he's part of my life or not. And you know what? If you think positively about the connection between the two of you, keep thinking positive thoughts. Keep seeing him responding in kind to you. Keep seeing that. Remain grounded, yes, but you're allowed to dream. Try to manifest that. Do you know what I'm saying? To bring him on the same page as you are. There's nothing there to say that it won't happen. The advice of the card here for you is you do have support, but you may be looking in the wrong places, the wrong direction, or just to the wrong people. You don't have to feel that alone. You don't need to go through this all alone. What I'm feeling, really, I'm feeling you don't need to feel as badly as you do, or to be trying to handle that fear as much as you do. You're making it worse than it is. I'm sorry, I'm not disrespecting you, but from what's coming through here, the card literally even says that. The 5 often reveals a fear of poverty and isolation rather than what the reality is. And sometimes we go into that dark place, and sometimes you hear, well, expect the worst, so when the worst happens, it won't feel that bad. You know, there's always that saying as well. Go beyond your usual networks of people, places that you go, the support that you may need, and you're going to find the help and the comfort that you need. You're going to get through this. You may not feel it in the moment. It may feel pretty dark to you. I don't like the feeling around you right now. It's very dark. You got to pull yourself out of it. Do you hear what's coming through here for you? If I could reach through and pull you out by the hair of your head, I would do that and give you a shake and say, start looking at your cup as half full or even refillable. It's not half empty. It's how you're viewing it. It's how you're seeing it. I don't like this dark place you're in. I can feel it, and it's scaring me. I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to see it. It's that dark, and you need to stop. You need to look at your reality. You need to pick it apart piece by piece by piece by piece so that you could see that there's a lot of light still in there to be seen. A lot of light still in there for you to embrace. The light brings you hope. And there is something more for you down the road. I don't like that darkness. You need to get yourself out of that dark shadowed spot now. Now is what you need to do. This is overwhelming for me. I'm not liking this. I'm feeling highly uncomfortable. And I feel horrible for you. And yes, I know what a broken heart is like. I know what it feels like if this person's not in my life. I'm going to feel like I lost literally my right arm, or I'm going to feel like I just want to die. This is going to be too much for me. But you know what? I'm 60 now. I've gotten through so many broken hearts. It's not funny. So many disappointments. I've been in that dark place, but you're too close to the edge, and I don't like it. You're making me very uncomfortable. I'm sorry. I don't like getting cards like this, but I will not bullshit. I will not lie. Everything that's coming, I'm feeling the fire coming off this card, and it's cold, and I don't like it at all. Keywords, so the tarot knows what it's talking about, is isolation, and you're feeling that. Money problems, rejection, bias, fear, risk, relationships are all highlighted with this card. I'm just going to say to you, Donna, I can't reach you any more than I'm trying here, that I'm being pushed to do, but you're in a very... Donna, listen to me. I just felt this emotional turning your back. You don't want to hear it. I just felt that. All I can do for you, Donna, is everybody, please, within this reading, please send her healing and send her peace within her heart. Don't do something you may regret or you may not live to regret. Don't do that. There's more for you. How are you going to know if you're not here to accept the beauty that life is bringing to you? You're meant to be here, not over there, not yet. Not in this way, this shape, in this form. I'm stopping right there. I can't do anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Next person on the list. Andrea Fowler. Hey, Dre. What's up, girlfriend? I'm opening up. I see your question. Will the doctor put this time to help me? Okay. All right. This is your disability thing, is it not, Dre? Are you here? Come up front and center, please. Yes. Thank you very much, Jennifer. I remember Dre from before. It's Andrea, actually, so... Thank you for that, Avenger Star. You're here, Dre? Okay, good, you're here. Okay, see, yeah, okay, this has to do with your disability. Is a dog, you know, there's the bugger. I've been through that. You know, you're told you can't do this, you can't do that, and you go to your doctor, and you got to get paperwork filled out for disability or even time off. And they don't put in everything that they told you. They leave things out. The most fight, it's almost like it's costing them or something. And you paid into this probably your whole life. I know in Canada we do, you know. Oh boy. Oh, I'm sitting right on the edge for you here. Oh my God, Spirit and the guides are strong tonight. I just keep getting goosebumps and chills, one after the other. She's a lost soul right now, people. I'm telling you right now, I didn't like what I was shown. I seen it, and it's scary. I'm almost weak here, feeling weak. And she's not even responding. That's not good. And she doesn't care. She doesn't care about anything. Maybe sometimes it's better off as the reader to lie. Pull another card, lie. But I don't normally operate that way. I don't operate that way. She's got so much coming in her future, though. But right in this moment in time, I see a black wall and nothing beyond it. Because of where her head is and her heart is right now. We'll never know, I guess. I don't know. She needs to see a glimmer of hope and a glimmer of light. And I'm telling her that if she doesn't pull herself out of the space that she's in right now, she's never going to be able to enjoy what's already been predestined for her. Anyways, this is for Dre. Is the doctor going to fill out the paperwork that she needs done for compensation or disability? Is he going to fill those forms out right? Is this note going to correctly cover everything? It's been too long. It's been going on too long for you, hasn't it, Dre? Way too long. Hey, Doc, what's up? I just want to shut everything down right now. It's almost making me feel like I want to run and I want to hide. I don't like talking to somebody about this the other night. They said, well, you got that third eye thing going on there. And I'm like, you don't understand. They implied you know all, you see all. And it's like, no, I don't. Sometimes I'm off. You know, when I get this coming through, I know I'm not wrong about her. Even if she come out and said differently, I know I'm not wrong about her. I was shown. And sometimes I see way too much, and I don't like that. Even with people, I'll pick up on vibrations, sensing things. I don't like what I see. I'd rather pretend that I don't. But you can't do that. A person can't do that. And you know what? And it's not the tarot and this tool that we use to communicate through with the universe. It's not that it's cold and unfeeling. It's just matter of fact. It's just factual. It's like presenting the facts, and you can't attach emotions to that, and you almost hate the cards. I felt that way. I hate you guys. I hate this. It's got nothing personal at stake. You ask the question, it's giving you the answer. That's the way it goes. We need to pull her out of it. You're telling me, Raka, she's got her back turned to me right now. That's what I'm feeling. She's got her back turned. She's not hearing anybody or anything. She's hurting so badly. It hurts her to breathe. She's overwhelmed. She's terrified. And part of her doesn't care anymore. There's not. I feel part of her has gone dead inside and numb. Hello, Donna. Okay, let's find out if the doctor did the paperwork right this time, Dre, okay? I'm going to one more run through and I'm cutting the deck. Please bring us something good for Dre. Please bring us something good for Dre. She's paid the dues. She's been waiting long enough. I don't know how you even survived the way you know, waiting for this to come together. This is good. Queen of Swords and Resilience. Queen of Swords and Resilience is a very good card. This card is representing you, Dre. Yeah. When she walks into a room, the whole essence of her is people sit up and take notice. They pay attention. But what the core of her is all about is she puts her needs first. These are messages for you. You have to feed yourself first. You have to nurture yourself first. You have to take care of you first before you put anything out to the world outside of yourself. You come first. You know deep inside that if I don't take care of me first and foremost each and every day, that things won't bode well. But they are. This card shows how resilient you are, how you spring back, how you keep coming back. There's nothing here that's going to keep you down. Here we go again. Another warm night. Another warm night. Oh, my goodness. I like the Queen of Swords. Another way she scares me, she's intimidating. There's no way of getting around it. The Queen of Swords is intimidating. Some people call her the Queen of bitchiness, right? Why do women get tagged with these things when they're strong? There's always this derogatory comment that goes along with it. You know what I'm saying? This card shows you as being very, very, very highly intelligent, Dre. And you're highly driven. There's nothing that's going to keep you back or keep you down. Wherever you go, whoever you deal with, whoever you correspond with, interact with, you command respect and you always hold your ground. And as I said, you have to put your own interests first. So that's something you need to do. The card is showing you with the energy of being very charming, but you do not suffer any fools. You see through people. You see bullshit in a heartbeat. Complete heartbeat. If somebody comes to you feeding you a bunch of crap, you see the truth right through it. In any situation that you're thrown in, you see it like that quickly. They're not even done speaking to you or presenting themselves or trying to convince you or show you. You already see it. It's like, save your breath. I already see this. I already know what's going on. You're very sharp that way. You're on like that. This card normally shows up in a reading to show a very strong woman. Usually people that are business leaders or very independent females. Sometimes they're single parents. But this is for you. And the meaning, the message that comes through here is it's time for you to really, if people thought you already were, they were wrong. Because now you're going to step up. Now the time is really for you to start showing your strength of character. That's highly important here. Putting everything out there, being a force to be reckoned with and letting the world, I'm not going away. I'm not going anywhere here. It's just time to show your strength of character. That's coming through really strong, not holding back for anybody under any situations. The advice is be prepared to make some strong decisions or to respond to a final decision made by a woman. That could have something to do with what you're going through right now. The key words for her are intelligence, independence, leadership, insight, and tolerance, determination, justice. You needed this boost. You needed this self-belief to come out here tonight in this reading. Bear with me one moment because we're going to pull Lilith and we're going to get a yes or a no from her. Lilith, I'm still within the parameters here of Andrea's one-card reading, and she wants to know, is her doctor going to finally get the note and the paperwork correct this time that she can submit for her disability application? The doctor get the paperwork correct this time? Has her doctor gotten the paperwork correct this time? You see how she started out small and kind of tight, and now she's stretching out a little more? Well, the answer is yes. And look at the I'm hearing long-term disability. That's what I'm saying here. That's what I'm picking up from. So yes, the paperwork was done correctly. Oh, you're going on that big trip. That's beautiful. There you go, Dre. There you go. I hope you're really happy with that. Can you guys all pause for just one moment? Go get your drinks. Go get pee. Go get your coffee. Get your tea. Get your chips. Get your Chinese food. Get your pizza. I'm going to make a little bit of coffee because I really need it. I'll just be a moment here. You guys chat. I wish to heavens that Dawn would pull herself back. I'm so worried now. I'm sick. There. All right. Oh, darn. Come on. There we go. Ooh, the surf is up. All right, my coffee's almost ready. I got a Timmy Hortons machine, so it makes it real quick, 2 minutes, if that. There's surface coming up. It's beautiful. It feels like summer night here. I'm loving it. So, take a look here. Okay, There's my thing here. There we go. Okay, next up is Angelique Coins. No, I'm not. Why did you log me out right in the middle of clicking? Sakes. Where is she? There you are. Angelique Coins. And okay, I see your question. Thank you for your donation as well. Thank you, Andrea, once again. Okay. That's okay where you put the question. That's what I look for. Oh, thanks. Thanks for your kind words. Oh, dear. Oh, my. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. You need this to go through. This deal to go through. You're calling it a deal, right? I'm just a huge deal. Yes. They keep putting you off the last 3 months. All right. Let me get back into the room here with you guys. Okay, Angelique, there you are. Okay. Yeah, there's 2 Donnas here. The Donna we're reaching out to is not Donna Spaniard. That's somebody else. Okay, is Angelique going to get this deal to go through? And she needs this to go through by month's end. They've been giving her the runaround for 3 months. They keep, well, I got coffee on me. They keep, and my coffee's ready. Good. They keep telling her, yes, in the next week, next couple weeks, the next, yes, we're going to get to it. We're going to do it. She needs it by the end of the month now. And we're only a few days away from the end of the month. So she needs this to go through. Really, it is a need for her. It's the big deal that Angelique is waiting for. Is it going to go through before the end of the month? The boss is back. Okay. Co-worker's jealous. Okay. I'm going to cut the deck right here. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. One more run through. And just that little voice said, don't stop there. Do it again. All right. Is she going to get that deal to come through by the end of the month? Yes or no? Please and thank you. Here's where I cut the deck. Okay. Oops. Well, now, the 6 of Pentacles. That's a good card. It's coming. It's coming, I can tell you that. Because you know what else goes with this card? The prompt on this is generosity, and it shows you being very generous. So, let's see. Let me pour my coffee because it's ready. It's all ready. All right. Oh. Mama needs a kick up. Dun, 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 dun. Perfect. I made it perfect. There we go. Now I've got my coffee. Your money's coming. I can tell you that right off the get-go. You got this beautiful 6. 6 is always about bringing forth harmony, representing and showing you, directing you, seeing your life, the harmony and the balance that's around you, and everything being the way it's supposed to be. You're being left in the position of generosity is being highlighted with this card for you as well. Yep, there's money coming. I'll have to pull Lilith to get a time frame, but you're getting your money. You're also being given a token of friendship, love, or support as well. Part of the money you get will be feel-good money, all right? So if you're the you're the recipient, you're going to be feeling genuinely grateful that I'm finally there. I finally got it. I can finally get on with this and move forward. I've been stagnant for too long. The card shows you going forward and being generous and giving, but there's a little bit, a tiny bit of a squiggle of a flag, and that said, it's saying whenever you're giving of yourself or giving of your time or giving of your money to people that are a less fortunate position, to be super sensitive to their pride, to be just sensitive. Don't forget where you are. Don't forget what you're doing. Not saying you're going to, but there's just a slight chance you could get distracted or anything like that. And, you realize at the end of the day that 8 hours ago, what you said to somebody could have been taken the other way. And oh my God, I didn't mean it that way. That kind of a thing, right? Just remember to put the thought and sensitivity behind whatever it is that you're giving. This card could show you helping out a friend as well, somebody that's struggling. You have a friend that's struggling, maybe help them pay their rent, their mortgage, car payment, something like that. I just see you paying something forward here. You're giving, you're giving, you're giving, you're giving, you're giving. You may have a favorite charity and donate a bit to them as well. It just shows you moving forward. Of course, you're taking care of yourself. With the excess, you're doing all kinds of different things with it. The advice of the card, if any gifts come your way, receive them with thanks and with grace. And if you're giving to others, enjoy it, because giving is its own reward. Giving is its own reward. You don't do it for that, to feel good. Oh, I'm going to do that because it makes me feel. It isn't that. You find out later that it is its own reward. You're doing what our purpose here is, to take care of each other, and you following through with that is a beautiful thing. It is beautiful. The keywords are finances, gifts, balance, help, compassion, humility, and protection as well. Oh, are you really? Oh, Angelique, that's beautiful. Let me ask Lilith. Okay. Let's try to get this down here. I want to find out if you're getting this by the end of the month the way you need it to be. I mean, you'll still be waiting if you have to wait, but the thing is, you're really, really needing this to go. And they've been stalling, they've been dragging their feet, this sort of thing. But now that the boss is back, that could be what gets that ball miraculously moving. Do you know what I'm saying? You're going to be going, yeah, how about that? I've been at them all the time, and the right person comes along. A lot of things in life, it really is who you know. So, okay, I'm going to ask her outright. Lilith, Lilith, Lilith. Oh, hear the surf. Still within the parameters of Angelique's question here, her one card, Paul. And there's a financial thing going down, and it's been coming to her and owed to her, and they've been, the people, the company, the place ready to pay it, has been dragging their feet and putting her off. Now she's to the point. She has to have this money given to her, sent to her before the end of this month of September 30th. Is she going to get her money before the end of the month? Is Angelique going to receive the money that's due to her by September 30th, by the end of the month? She can wait no longer. She's in dire straits. She's saying yes. She's not straying from that. It's right on top of you, too. You see how close and tight the swings are? Very small movements. Very, very small. The smaller they are, the closer it is. There you go. There you go. Yes, it's coming. And it probably, I would say maybe by Friday at the latest. That's tomorrow. Maybe Monday. No, Tuesday is the 1st. It's got to be either Friday or Monday, either one. So that's it, Angelique. There you go. I'm saying yes, so be ready for that. Be ready for that. Maybe tomorrow's going to be your day. We'll look at it that way, right? Tomorrow's going to be your day. Who's the last person that you have? Just go into the chat there. Jennifer, who's the last person that you have on the list? Because I thought I heard the thing ding a few times. That another one came in, or maybe two. I'm not sure. If the last person doesn't match up, I'll send you a brand new list. I love the surf. It just I feel transformed, truly. Kathleen Montand, I'm not sure, Montante. If it's French, it's Montant. Montant. Let me open it up here. Kathleen Montant. If you could step up, Kathleen Montant. That's okay, Jennifer. I was just asking you who the last person was on that last list that I sent you. But I'm looking for Kathleen Montant. M-O-N-T-A-N-T. Kathleen, you are up next, and I need your question. Adventure Star, is that you? Are you Kathleen Montant? You are Kathleen. Okay, there's your question. Wonderful. I want to know if there are any messages from my dad. Well, okay. Montante. Okay, Jennifer's messaging me. We're trying to keep the list up so we know who's where. Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let me look again because I'm beyond that, I think. Hold on. I'm beyond. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to send you right where we're at right at this minute. Let me take the picture. Print screen. There we go. Get up into Facebook again. Send. Be right with you, Kathleen. Got to keep the moderator up or she doesn't know what's going on. She's, traffic cop. There we go. Okay. It's loading. I better sit with it to make sure that it loads. Come on, baby, load. There we go. All right, good. Went through on my end. Okay, I got to see your question one more time here. Where did it go? Kathleen, where is it? Any messages from your dad? Okay. All right. Okay, let's find out. We want to know if there's any messages for Adventure Star. Kathleen Atante, I guess. There's always that A thing on the end of Italian. I don't know. I'm probably slaughtering your last name. But Adventure Star, are there any messages from her father? Any messages coming from her father? Are there any messages coming from Kathleen's father, Adventure Star? Come on. Come on. There must be something out there because my cricket stopped singing. There's something out there walking around. They only get quiet when somebody's walking or something's walking. No. Are there any messages? Are there any messages from Kathleen's father? It's a completely, see, I don't normally do those kinds of questions. I don't talk to the dead. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm open. I'm open to receive. It has happened. Oh my goodness. That's twice this has shown up tonight. We got the moon. La Lune. It's all about illusions. It's all about dealing in reality. Does that sound like something from your dad? Was he a realist? You know, that kind of a person? If this is a message from your father, and we're going to assume that it is, he doesn't want you living your life in rose-colored glasses, meaning that you're wearing glasses that don't show you the hardcore reality of what's going on. They show everything beautiful and wonderful and flaky and fluffy and all this other stuff. The message would be for you to not live your life that way, to not become cynical, that there's a happy balance in between reality and the harder and the softer side of life. It's finding a balance in there. I've done it once before, though, Kathleen. I've done it once before, where somebody was in a private reading, asked me, and I said, "Whoa, you know, I waited to the very end of the reading, and everything was covered, and I was everything put away. I had the cards put away, table cleared off." And I told her, I said, "Well, I don't know. I kept getting this voice to shut up and just listen. That's what I heard. Be quiet and be still." I said, "Give me a minute." And I started getting images, and I asked her, and it was pre-recorded, so all this stuff happened, and I sent it off to her, and she emailed me back, and she said, "I haven't stopped crying since seeing that." And what she told me was that what I had seen was him. I described, you know, I said, "I see a man's hands, and I see a flannel shirt. Did your father wear a lot of flannel checkered shirts?" And she came back, when she answered, she said, "Oh my God, he did all the time." I said, "Did he have a hobby where he worked with his hands? Because I'm seeing his hands, but I'm seeing them being productive, making and creating. Did he have a workshop? Did he carve things out of wood? Was he a wood crafter?" And she said, Ned, he had a workshop in the backyard, and that's what he did. He carved ducks out of wood." And I said, "I'm hearing Daddy's hands, and I don't know why, but that's what I'm seeing." And she said that's where she lost it. She had gotten married 3 months before her dad died, and they did the father bride thing, the dance at the wedding, and they danced to us. I never heard of it till then. She said, "We played the song Daddy's Hands." So it happens, reaching over to others. There's no harm in trying, but the first message I'm getting here is not looking at the whole world through rose-colored glasses. Would he say something like that to you? Would he bring you up that way? Would he say, always look at the truth and the hardcore? Don't turn your head because you see something you don't like. That's reality. That is life. Did he used to say that to you? That's just life. That's just life. Here's another thing. Maybe that's why this card is made the way it is, because I love virtually the graphics. This is my favorite card. I love the blues. But it shows the two seals, and it shows a crab here, right? And they're both looking at the moon, and it's beautiful, but it's not real. It's not real. I'll tell you why it's not real. It's not realistic. A full moon would wash out the stars that are showing in Borealis, the northern lights. You wouldn't be able to see them very well. You don't see anything on a full moon. How many, nights go by and you've got like the Perseids or something, Leonids meteor showers and you had a full moon on the same night, you might as well forget it and not even bother. Because you're only going to see the strongest, closest ones, and they're only once every whatever. That's the kind of thing going on here. Not everything is going to be as it appears to be. Not everything is going to be as it appears to be. What I'm hearing, I'm just going to pass what I'm hearing. I'm hearing keep your guard up. Keep your guard up. That's what I'm hearing for you. Keep your guard up. And he probably raised you to be a very intelligent and a very acute, smart person. Don't let yourself be distracted from things that are important by things that aren't as important. Don't let yourself be led astray. I think he doesn't want to see you taken by anybody. He doesn't want to see you taken advantage of. Anybody use you in any way, shape, or form. Oh, really? So you do have escapist tendencies. What a great way to put it. I hear what you're saying. That means the mind just kind of goes, knock, knock, knock. Hello, is anybody home? Oh, you talking to me kind of thing because you've been somewhere. And that's really good. The people call that going to your happy place, letting yourself drift off that way. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But the message coming through here for you, and I keep wanting to say your father, is to don't get, you know what I'm hearing? I don't know, was this an expression he has? If you're unprepared, you're getting caught with your pants down, don't get caught with your pants down. If that means anything to you, I don't know. But don't get caught off guard. Be aware. Always know everything around you. Be aware of what is going down, what is around you, what is in front of you, even what's behind you. Have eyes in the back of your head, kind of a thing. He wants you to really stay on the ball, to be more aware. Maybe that's a problem with you, this escapist tendency to daydream and stuff, and he's concerned about it. He wants you back with your feet planted firmly on the ground, kind of a thing, right? Artistically, I love this card. I like the blues. I don't know, I'm drawn to this card. Of course, it's the moon. I'm Cancer, so I'm a strong moon child. Believe you me. What is the, I haven't even pulled the book yet for your keywords and stuff, but if there's something you're focused on, one thing about this card, when it comes up, the moon, the energy of it is looking at you and watching what you're focused on. It's looking to see what's got your attention. It's like maybe your father looking and looking at you and seeing you being drawn in someplace and saying, what is she doing? Why are you focused in on that? What is that? Don't do that. That's what's coming across. Don't do that. Not everything there is as it appears to be. You don't know everything. I'm hearing that. You don't know the whole story. Whatever it is that's gotten your focus, you don't know the whole story. Oh, I'm pulling the book. I love this card. Imagery on the card. I do too. Isn't it pretty? Isn't it pretty? If you like it, I'm just going to hold it there for you. You got to know the whole story. You need to do fact-finding. You need to do background work. You need to be accountable for your actions, anything you think, say, or do. He wants to make sure you've got all your ducks in a row, kind of a thing. That's what's going on here. He wants to know that you've got all your ducks in a row. The moon is asking you, can you see beyond illusion if doubt and confusion threaten to overwhelm you? Is something for you to really give yourself a shake-up about. A situation or relationship may seem appealing under the moonlight, however, as romantic as it is, but will it stand the test of time? There's the thing, right? Your intuition may be telling you that not everything is as it seems. You're not seeing proof of that right in your face. It's not in your face kind of stuff, but your intuition, your senses are telling you not everything is as it seems to be. There's some hidden things going on here. Another meaning of this card can bring up hidden fears and old memories. They can resurface as you work through any emotional blocks that you may be going through. The advice of the card is to give yourself time to work out the best way forward no matter what the situation is. Your intuition is holding all the answers that you're looking for. Pay attention to its messages through your feelings and your dreams. The unconscious, doubt, decisions, dilemmas, sadness, the past, and fear can be part of this card as well. If there's anything here for you, the message coming is don't let yourself be taken for a ride. Don't let anybody take advantage of you in your good nature. Was your father had a strong mind? Is he strong-minded? Because that's what I see, somebody that's got a strong presence to them. When they were alive, they had a very, very strong presence. Did your dad have a strong presence? Was he vocal? He would just say whatever was on his. Was he a true Italian man? Do you know what I'm saying? Hands going, you know. Everything he did came from love, but sometimes it came out harsh or hard, you know. This sort of a thing, because that's what I'm picking up on as well. And maybe that's his way of saying it's me. It's me. I heard the word baby girl. It's me, baby girl. So I don't know if any of that meant anything to you or not, but thank you very much. You're single now, are you? He doesn't want you getting taken advantage of or taken for granted either. He wants you to stand up and be responsible for you, and make sure that nobody does that, takes advantage of your good nature. Yeah. He was a mold breaker, was he? He was one of a kind, was he? Isn't that because I see him as being very assertive and aggressive and very vocal? You know, he would just say whatever he thought, and in the fashion it came out, that's how he felt. That's why he said it that way. You know what I'm saying? So, very expressive. There you go. That's because that's what I'm seeing, right? He's very protective. As protective as he is, on the other end of that, he wants you to be as protective about yourself as he is about you. So there you go. I'm going to move on to the next person. Best of luck to you. You be careful in every move that you make. Your dad's with you all the time. A yeller but soft, emotional soul. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. And he's still that way with you. He's highly protective, and he wants you. What I'm hearing is you need to step up to the plate and take full responsibility for everything that you're doing from here on out. He's concerned about that, and that's what he wants to know, that you're strong enough to stand. You're standing on your own. He believes in you, that you are going to treat yourself in the best way that your father would see fit. You'll be happier, and he'll be at rest. So there you go. You're very welcome. Let's see here. Jennifer's off to the side. She's trying to talk to me. Okay. Okay. Sharita! Sharita! Let me look. I got my PayPal closed down on me again. Thank you so much, Adventure. Thank you so much. Let's see how we're doing here. Let's see. There's Sheila. Here's the question. Okay, very nice question too by Sunshine Fee. A general card is what she's asking for in reference to her social life. And what Sharita is looking to do is, I want to know if I can build a new social life with more nice, understanding, and like-minded and uplifting friends. And that's a very good question. That's a wonderful question. Let's see if you can build a new social life and get what you're looking for. You attract what you put out there, right? So it's not going to be, and this is for the present, yes. Okay, I'm just going to shift myself here. And I didn't say I said shift. I'm changing. There. Okay. Okay. Sharita wants to know if she's going to be able to build a new network, a social circle of friends, people that are more like her, more compatible, people that are kind, people that are real, people that are caring, people that are just like her, like-minded, maybe somebody in the same field that you'll be going into. Heather, I know what you're laughing at. I didn't say it though, did I? But you guys all know what I meant. I tell you, get around me, if you knew me like face to face and you were like a neighbor and you knew me and you see me every day, you'd say, she's just as greatest thing since sliced bread, but man, she can swear like a lumberjack. And I can. So I try to not do that online because not everybody likes that. And I don't believe anyways that, not when it comes to messages from Spirit. Spirit doesn't swear. There's no blue smoke, we'll say, when it comes to Spirit. So I refrain from doing anything like that. Yes. I know not every reader runs their channel that way. Some readers, my hair stands. Let me tell you, I'm not shy to swearing or anything like that. My hair stands with some people. I'm like, oh my God, what is that all about? You know, some people get really turned off by that. If you're someone that, like, I've been turned off from other readers, won't go back because of that, and I swear like a trooper, but you don't get on camera in front of the world and talking about love and light and spirit and every second or third word coming out, that's not attractive, right? There's a time and a place. That's all I say. There's a time and a place. Even in my own home, if there's somebody here that doesn't like that kind of thing, I won't swear in front of them. And it's my home. But I want people to be comfortable, is the thing. All right, Sharita. Girlfriend, you need some new friends. You need a new circle. You're starting a new life. You know that that's going to happen. And I think for the first while, when you get there and you're doing what your thing, that's going to be everything for you. That's going to be your whole life for a while. And the friends and the social life is going to be a very natural, a natural procession for you. You will make friends within. You're already like-minded. You got that beat. You're going to make some good friends, and that's going to be your new social circle. And you'll all have this in common. Isn't it going to be wonderful? You can feed and nurture each other. This is going to be a wonderful thing for you. There's nothing here for you to worry about at all. It's already started and taking new actions. Yes. There you go, right? So I'm giving you a good shuffle here. All right. Okay, I'm going to do one run through, and then I'm going to cut the deck here for you, Sharita. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to cut right here and pull. This card's been popular today, I'll tell you that. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Four of Pentacles. You got the Security card of Tarot, and it doesn't mean just money and finances. It means exactly what you're referring to here. Having a circle, being part of something. You've got your own place within that circle, as is everybody else. You're all on the same wavelength, sharing the same goals. Oh, it's so interesting. I'm just feeling like you're going to become almost enraptured with your life. You're going to be loving every corner of it. You can't see on camera, I know, but I am. I'm getting goosebumps for you, Sharita. Oh my God, you make me envious. Like, you're so brave to be doing what you're doing, but you're chasing your dreams, and that usually takes courage. And you're doing that. This is beautiful. Let me get out the book here. This is the Security card of Tarot. Every corner and every aspect of your life is going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, but you're brave. You're braver than I am. You're way braver than I am. You know, I'm a die-hard homebody, starting over, starting fresh, going someplace new, doing that all on your own. Are you kidding me? I wish I had just a smidgen of whatever it is that you carry in you to be a little more adventurous. It doesn't take a lot to entertain me, kind of thing. I do have dreams. They'll never be refilled. They'll never be fulfilled. Just because of circumstances that weren't here and present 10 years ago, they're present now. So I've missed chances of doing things. So I look at the world, I live a small life, and I look at my daily life as in small increments. And if I can get through a day and get something done around the house, that's a good day. If I made somebody happy, that's a good day. You know, it's the little things. I don't have any great big dreams left anymore. I'm grateful for what I have here now. And that's enough for me. I'm very still envious of you. I admire you, I guess is what it is, with all these plans that you're implementing and the way you're moving forward. And this card is just fantastic for you. I'm glad this card came up for you, to be quite truthful. Somebody's going to be giving you a gift, and it could be money or another token of love being shown here. And this could be through friendship, or this could be somebody coming forward they're coming from a place of support because they care about you and they want to help a little bit. So thank you, Donna. This money, whatever's being given to you, the words feel good, feel-good are together here, that are along with this. You're going to be feeling genuinely grateful when this goes down. Equally, you could be giving and donating of your own time and effort, or even a little bit of money if you come into that much, because it's going to buy you some stability. You're going to do this with thought and with sensitivity. Make sure that you do. Whether you're giving to an individual or a friend who is struggling, you probably would help with that anyway, or to an organization such as your favorite charity. Do so with sensitivity. Just be very sensitive about who you're helping and extending yourself to help them. They don't want to feel bad. Do you know what I'm saying? The advice of this card: receive any gifts with thanks and be graceful about it, all right? And if you're giving to others, enjoy it. Giving is its own reward. If you're put in a position to be able to give, that means you're in a really good position because you're able to give. This is a gorgeous thing, a beautiful thing. Your keywords for this card are finances, gifts, balance, help, compassion, humility, protection. Everything I'm hearing, everything's coming up roses for you, Sharita. Everything. I don't know why I'm thinking, do you remember, okay, if you're older, right, you're not a child, you're not a young lady, as you're stating, right, you're not that young, you'll remember, you'll know what I mean when I say beatniks. Do you know what I'm talking about there? Back in the 60s, the beatniks. You're going to feel like that time era, that crew, where you've got a group of people that are all like-minded and you're all on the same page, and your lives are extremely full of creativity and color and art and growth and beautiful moments. But that's the type of people, that's what your circle's going to be. So you're going to kind of feel like a beatnik in a way. Do you know what I mean? That essence of that, you'll feel that way. So anyways, that was that. I hope you like this. You're doing fine. I don't need to pull Lilith. There's no more than she can add to it. But yeah, you're going to have a close circle and you're all on the same page and you have so much in common. These are your people. This is your tribe. This will become your tribe. There you go. Thank you so much. Who is next? I can't remember who is next. I thought I could remember, but I don't remember. Just one moment. I'm just going to pop over here. Let's see. Donna. Yeah, Donna. Donna Spanier, you're up next. I'm just going to open you up. You want a card for your career for the end of October into November, please. Okay, Donna, no problem. Okay. Got her. Got her. Thank you, Jennifer. There we go. Okay. Dewanda. Why did I was going to call you Dewanda? Donna. Donna wants to know, has a question about her career between October and November. What was it exactly? Just a moment. She just wants to know in general about her career in October into November. Okay, there we go. That's for Donna Spanier. Okay. I'm so worried about the other Donna. Dawn was her name. I'm not going to give her last name, but I'm so worried about her. I'm trying to not think about that feeling and what I saw. Thing is, we'll probably never know unless she comes back sometimes and says, hey, I'm still here and I'm okay. That's what we can hope for, wish for. Put that out to the universe. Make sure that Dawn comes back at some point and says she's okay. I'm going to cut the deck right here. This is for Donna. She wants to know about her career for October into November. Two of Wands and Vision. It's good that Wands came up. That represents your career, actually. It's about practical things, like career, like work, this sort of a thing. Twos are always a good number to have in tarot as well. Thank you, Heather. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I didn't like what I saw. I've never actually had that happen before. You know, tonight was the first night I experienced that, but it was so strong and overwhelming. Yeah. I was dreading telling her what the card was. I didn't want to. But I can't control tarot. I can't control spirit. She wanted a card pulled, and that's what. But we've got the Two of Wands for you now, Donna. And this is all about vision and two coming together as one. There's a unity thing going on here as well. It's also a card of travel. I know you're going away. You'll be away for a week or so, whatever it is. So I know that's coming as well. Yeah, Seer Guru, that's not always easy. It's easier just said than done. We have times like that. We don't want to come forth with the bare truth, but people need to realize, you know, that's not written in stone. You can change things. Things can change. I just seen something bad with her. That's what I seen, you know. So Elizabeth, did you make, are you under Elizabeth? Is the same name in PayPal? Let me see what we've got here. Let me look in PayPal. Let's see. Sorry, Donna. Sorry, Donna, just a moment. I try to keep everybody happy at once. There we go. Oh, why don't I see your name in here in the list? Why do I not see her name? Do you have a different name in PayPal? Elizabeth? Oh, thank you, Noreen. Thank you. That means you found your reading. That's wonderful. Wonderful. This is it, Donna. You're right. Boys, I wish I could just like flash a picture out to you guys so you can see what I saw, and what I felt was horrible. I keep asking the universe to whisper in her ear and ask her to hold on. Hold on for the next hour. Hold on for, hold on for the next 2 hours. Hold on, hold on. That's what I want her to hear, and I want her to feel that as well. Okay. Okay, I don't see her either. I don't see her either. So, no. Okay, Donna. Right off the top of this card, it's representing two people and it's highlighting romance. Ooh, for you. Feeling in a partnership as well. It's beautiful. You could meet someone else that's another person outside of your relationship, but someone that's like-minded, that thinks the way that you do. And it's showing you could possibly pursue new projects in or out of the workplace with this person, whoever this is. This is a meeting of the minds. It's going to bring you rewards. You're going to broaden your horizons with this other person and see just what you can achieve. It's up to you. It doesn't necessarily mean you're partnering up with someone, but the possibilities there. You're at least meeting somebody. And you can feed and nurture each other here. This is somebody that's they're on the same wavelength as you are, whoever this is. You could be looking to learn something new and pick up a new course, or you're looking for the right person you're wanting to learn about something new and you're looking for the right situation where you can learn, a learning situation, the right teacher, the right place, because you want to feel inspired and you want to be able to hone your own skills and nurture your own interest here. This is coming forward with this card as well. Okay, here's the advice. Very simple for you, Donna. Look for those around you who share your vision. All right, somebody on the same wavelength as you. And then you both work together for greater results is what I'm getting here for you. This is a card about partnerships and creativity. Communications flowing very easily. Communications, the word that I'm hearing is flowing open. Beautiful flow. Back and forth. No interruptions, no stuttering, no halting, no starting, no stop. Just an open line of communication with as few words as possible. Whoever this person is, you can almost read each other's minds. You can speak for each other. You're that like-minded. A BFF, it could be, yes. Or it could be a kindred spirit. Exactly. Let's see here. I'll go in and go back and see if she's in there, but I'm not seeing her. Unless she has a different name. There's the thing. Is your name Elizabeth Vasquez in PayPal? You did meet some kindred spirits. Okay, because there could be something clicking in there for you, Donna. There really could. Because it shows you and somebody else. And I'm feeling that's not a romantic thing. It's not your husband. It's not even another possible love or anything, relationship or romance or anything. This is somebody that you can click with, somebody that's very like-minded, someone that you are so easy to be around each other because you know each other well. You're almost mirror image each other is what we're seeing here. But it shows you working together to get greater results. And this could, yes, could affect your career. Hell yeah. I'm going to ask Lilith. Things are looking good for October and November. The reason being is because you're going to be able to see just what you're able to achieve here. There's going to be some enlightenment between October and November. You'll still be moving forward, doing what you're doing, but there's going to be a bit of a switch here. There's a shift going on. It's going to be like a breath of fresh air for you, whatever that means. And being inspired is a big part of this. That's why I feel like inspiration, a breath of fresh air. But we'll ask Lilith if things are going to get better for you, okay? Is what we'll do. We'll find out. Just hold on there, Elizabeth. I'm going to go back in, but we've asked you before. Is your name the same? Elizabeth Vasquez. Is your name Elizabeth Vasquez in PayPal? That's the first name, so I'll look for Elizabeth. Okay, when I'm done with Donna, and I'm almost done. I'll make it priority. I'll go in as soon as I take care of Donna. Okay, thank you very much, Jennifer. Okay, here we go. This is for Donna Spanier, still within the parameters of her one card reading. She's wanting to know about the career end of things for October and November 2019. Are things going to improve in Donna's career in October and November? There are going to be some slight changes, because that's what I'm picking up. A slight change, a breath of fresh air. Is Donna going to be happy with these changes? Yes. These changes are coming right up, because that's a fairly close swing. 4 weeks on the outset. This change is going to probably come upon you. Something new, fresh, interesting. Something that stirs the passion, the blood. Thank you very much. Donna is happy with this, though, correct? Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lilith. There you go, Donna. Whatever it is, 4 weeks. Look in 4 weeks for something to take place, something to happen. You're very welcome. Okay, so let me go into PayPal here for a moment. Let me get my cards put back together. Let me go in and look for Elizabeth. Let's see what we have here. I'm looking for Elizabeth. PayPal's dragging here. I'm looking for Elizabeth. That's what I'm looking for. It should pop up here now. If it's here any minute. And it's not here. There's no Elizabeth on this list. Are you sure that's the name on the way you paid on your card? There's no Elizabeth here at all. The next person I'm looking at here, I've got 2 left, if including Dr. Armando here. So Armando Estrada. Okay. All right, that's a simple enough question. This is for Dr. Armando. Are you here? Are you here? Have a good time, Donna. We'll see you when you get back. You're welcome, Donna. There you are. Okay, I've got your question right here in front of me. I'll read it one more time. Okay. All right. Dr. Armando is actually working right now, but still looking for a new job, a better job. Full-time job with full benefits. And is this coming in the future? Is Dr. Armando going to be able to get what they're looking for in the future? Full-time job with benefits is what Dr. Armando is looking for. Is Heather the last one, Jennifer, on your list? Okay, let's see. Oh, we'll try. We'll try, Donna, to have fun. We'll try. This is for Dr. Armando. Is there a full job with benefits? Something more to Dr. Armando's liking, something they'll feel more comfortable in. Okay, so Heather's the last one. Elizabeth is not on this list. I don't know what to tell her. I don't know what to tell her. She's not on the list anywhere. I've gone through the whole thing. This is for Dr. Armando. We will miss Donna. Yes, we will miss Donna. Donna's a piece of the furniture around here. She's always in. Okay. There's a few that are regulars in every reading. Sharita's one. Donna's another. There's a few others too. You didn't know we were live, Liz? Okay, this is the last shuffle for you, Dr. Armando, and I'm going to take and cut the deck. Okay, I just heard a ding. Somebody else? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Donna, what are you doing? Okay. Yes, Dre, you're another one. You are another one. You're right. I'm going to one run through and then I'm cutting the deck here for Dr. Armando. Okay. And I'm going to cut the deck and see what we've got. Is there a full-time job, Dr. Armando's future with full benefits and something that's going to make him happy? It's coming. You got the 8 of Cups. There's your change. Here comes your change, Dr. Armando. All right? Okay. Oh, flies are bad. It's that time of year. I've been afraid to go to the beach. I'll probably be chased right off the beach by the bugs and stuff. 8 of Cups. 8 are all about changes. You already know that. This is like a double whammy. There's a big change coming up for you here because the prompt on this card is all about change. So, I gotta take a break a couple nights here because you know what? I've got one thumb that's driving me crazy. It aches to move it. It's too much shuffling. That's what it comes down to. So something's going to come up for you, Dr. Armando, is what I'm getting here. There's something on its way to you. When it arrives in that moment, at that time, it's going to be the exact right time for you to take your leave and move on. All right? Don't dilly-dally. Grab the opportunity while it's there. It's showing here it'll be an easy thing for you to do because you've already left something. You've left a relationship, a home, a job, or another commitment. Something at an emotional level, you've let it go. So there's going to be very little drama or even any moral struggle to contend with as you say a quiet goodbye to the way your life is in the moment. Right now, you're going to be ready for this change. You're more than ready for it. And the card also reveals a journey could be coming up or a change of scenery maybe, such as going on a little vacation or taking a short trip away somewhere. It's to refresh yourself, to get yourself ready for the big changes that are coming up. The advice is real simple, Dr. Armando. The advice is very simple, and you are to follow your heart and go forward. It's coming for you. The keywords here are endings and departures, journeys, movement, transition, travel, vacations. Let's see if we can break it down to a time frame for you, Dr. Armando. Let's see what we can do here and try to narrow down the time frame. I'll know as soon as she starts to swing how far out it is. We'll try to nail it down, though. Okay. All right, so still within the one-card draw and parameters of Dr. Armando's one-card reading. And the question was about career. They're working right now. So what they want is a full-time job with full-time benefits and something they can truly, truly feel like they're making a difference as well, that I feel, and making a difference in the world. Is a new job with full-time benefits and everything that Dr. Armando is requiring and wanting. Is this going to come to pass soon? Is this going to come? Oh, I'm getting an itchy nose and I don't want to stop the scratch. Okay, you see that short, she's been doing this a few times tonight, that short, tight swing? It's not really wide and long. This is coming. It's coming for you. Yes, the answer is yes, it's coming, and it's coming very, very, very soon. Will Dr. Armando come into the job that he's looking for, or that they're looking for, because I don't know if you're male or female. This is coming up soon, where they're going to get a full-time job and with benefits? Yes, very soon. How soon? let's be generous and say, is this going to happen within the next 3-month period? Will this happen within the next 3 months? She's saying yes, it will. Closer than that, isn't it? The next 2 months. Will this happen within the next 2 months? Sooner? Let's try within the next 6 weeks. Are they going to have the new job with full benefits? Yes. Could it be sooner than 6 weeks? No, it is 6. Okay, it's 6 weeks. There you go, Dr. Armando. There you go. I hope that gives you a lot of insight and a lot of fortitude to move forward and start making your plans. Go ahead. Anything that you have to do. All right. Thank you very much. Very much, Dr. Armando. Thank you so much. So now we're going to go in. I think it's Heather. Heather Stargaze Designs. And there's your question. Pull a card about my current project and how can I make it successful. All right, let's see here. Let me see. I'm sweating. It's getting awfully warm in here. I'm just finding it very warm. Let's see. Jennifer, maybe you can close down the donations for tonight, because we're coming up here. It's 2.5 hours now. So maybe you want to make these the last ones of the night here. Thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. I mean, you're not really, that's enough, right? 3 hours is enough, especially when you're not feeling up to par. I don't want to do that to you either. So, okay. Donna's put in another donation. Oh, thank you so much. Donna she just made a donation just to support the channel while she's away. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Donna. Thank you, thank you. I hope you have the best time. I really, really do. Thank you so much. Okay, you want to know about the project that you're working on and how you can make it a success. That was your question. I am just, the water's starting to run off me, so I've got to make this and make this the last one of the night. I hope nobody else chimes in here, and I hope it is the last one this evening. This has been great. Where's my list? Why did it close my activity bar? Like, why? Really? I had that all up and open, and now it's not. That just bothers me. Okay. Thank you, Donna. I really appreciate that so much. Okay. Current project and how can I make it successful? Okay, Heather. Let's see what we can do. Oof. All right. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you enjoy them. I like it when people come in just to kind of hang and watch. I'm great with that. I really am. So, I may have to alternate between daytime readings, doing these mini readings, and the evening ones, because the daytime one was an experiment. I don't know, it was about 1:30, 2 o'clock in my time. It was a lot more people. A lot more people. So, but I didn't do a mini reading. That's right. It was the weekend highlights that I did for this weekend or general. But I couldn't believe the people that came in. So, compared to what the numbers have been. All right. Heather wants to know about her current project that she's working on. She wants to know if there's any way we can tell her how to make sure that it's a success. That's a hard question for tarot to come forth and try to convey that. That's when I ask Spirit to kind of come in and help, to bring me the knowledge that I need to know to give to you, to please send the messages through. Let's see. That wasn't a good one. One more. One more. Coffee's getting cold on me. It's all right. Okay. There, I think. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. All right, I'm going to cut the deck, Heather. See what we can do for you. Yeah, it's hard. Some questions are just, so, how much do I pay for my internet? Almost $200 a month. Yeah, that's what it is. That's my house phone. I don't own a cell phone. I have a landline and my internet. And it's like $190 something a month, $191, $192. And I have unlimited. There's not a data thing that I have to follow or keep myself under. I have the unlimited. I do too much online to limit myself, so I can keep it going 24/7 if I want to do that. So yes, it's expensive, It's not cheap in Canada. I'm living proof of that. And I don't have full services because of the way that the lines are set up here to run. There's these things called DM or DMX boxes that are on the power lines, right, for your wireless whatnot. There's only one every 5 kilometers. And guess where I'm at? I'm right where I sit is smack dab in the middle of the 2 closest ones, which means I get the weaker signal. If it's a little closer to this one or a little closer, my signal would be better, but I'm right smack dab in the middle. And it's the best that can be done until they upgrade, if they ever do. So, with the home, it is expensive. There's no need of the expense. There's really no need. The card that I pulled for you, Heather, is the 5 of Wands, and it's showing what's the competitive state of this project, because it's showing competition. You're up against something. You're going against something. There's something, there's a wall you have to break down almost. One thing you need to do, whatever your project's about, it's got to really stand out. There has to be something unique. That's a really good price for you, Jennifer. That is really good. Yeah, I pay $191, $192. Actually, the bill has come in already, and I just haven't looked at it. I just know it's just under $200. I already kind of ballpark my bills, kind of a thing. So, a new theory, very interesting. Electromagnetism. Okay, boys, it's showing you're up against something here. Maybe it's the mind frame, the mindset of the people that you're presenting it to. That could be it. You really need something hardcore that's going to jump. That's going to get their attention. They're going to go, what? I do a double take, this kind of a thing. You're at the very least, you're wanting to grab their interest and say there's some merit here. There's something here to what she's bringing forward. I know there's a lot of study going on with the electromagnetism. I know that there's ongoing studies with that. It changes everything. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I don't know what you're going to do because I'm not getting... This doesn't give you details, but it gives you an idea. You're going to have to jump in and take a risk here of some kind. What's the risk? There's some kind of a risk that you're saying that this could be a risk that we take, but it's almost like we need to go there, fly by the seat of our pants, kind of a thing, and hope that we land on our feet. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not getting any pictures. I'm not hearing anything. But I just knew that you have to almost, no, that's not the right word. I was going to say almost have a gimmick to get attention. But maybe that's what it comes down to, because that's kind of what I heard. You got to create, it's almost like you got to create a gimmick. You've got to do something to grab the attention. You've got to do something and lay out something, present something where the people that are viewing it and being exposed to it and witnessing it say, I want to know more. I want to know more. You could try a different approach. You've got to do something in the first heartbeat, the first breath. You need to do something initially before the rest follows into place and follows. You need to do something completely different and unique. that is going to make people turn their heads. Once you've got their attention, the curiosity is piqued and they want to know more. And that's what you're going for. You've got to do, how would you feel? Put yourself on the other side. What would it take to get your attention in that way and say, whoa, maybe they're onto something. I want to know more. Can I know more? Can you feed me? You know, what would grab you in that way? And maybe you want to start there is on the, you know, the perspective of the people that you're bringing this in front of. That's really cheap. Where are you at, Noreen? I have a YouTube channel. Okay. Yeah. There is something else to do. You're right about that. Let me pull my book out. Maybe something will come up. I'm wide open. As you're the last reading, I'm completely wide open here. Sometimes you're better off being the last one with me because I throw everything I got into it. This night actually went, it seemed to be, I don't know, it went fast. Very fast. The card is saying, just acknowledging that it's a card of competitions and tests. It may be more to yourself than outwardly. You may be feeling a little overwhelmed by other people's opinions when it comes to this as well. You've got to corral that, is what you have to do. You could feel that work is kind of demanding. Colleagues that don't listen, they talk first, usually over you, and I felt that anyways. That's why I said you got to do something to grab them. Otherwise, you're not being listened to. They're just talking over you, not really giving you the attention and your work the attention that it affects. You're going to be feeling, this is how you're feeling now, that you have to fight to be heard. You almost have to try to talk over everybody, and you have to fight to be heard. And you're getting that a lot. That's why you've got to become more unique, and it has to be initially. It's like writing a good book. What do you do within the first few lines? You grab the reader in. You pull them right in is what you do. I know a bit about writing. I write myself from time to time. And that's always the first thing. You start in the middle of an action. This is alive. This is vibrant. This is good energy. It's strong energy. So when you say, here it is, boom, right off the get-go, people are paying attention. You want to hold on to that. That's the goal, is to hold that attention. And you don't want to have to yell to be heard. But that's how you're feeling. What if I go through all of this and I get nothing back? You need to really become unique. You almost have to create a gimmick to get that attention to come in, but keep it real as much as you're feeling unheard. Yeah, you're feeling unheard. I can see that. Oregon. Okay, Noreen. We're getting rain here now, and it sounds beautiful. Big raindrops, I can tell you that. Another meaning of this card, sometimes when it comes up, it shows you're dealing with a crazy period in your communication sector. You could start receiving a lot of a deluge of emails, actually. Also phone calls, meetings, text messages. But there's meetings that sometimes they threaten to pull you in more direction than once. Yes, you have supportive evidence. That's fantastic. It's really, really fantastic. It's going to get crazy busy for you for a little bit. You're trying to do everything, get everything done. But here's the thing. You're not getting the attention that you feel you deserve. When that starts to happen, back off a little bit, become more of an observer. Sit back and be quiet. Be the fly on the wall. Keep yourself up with the latest moment, what's going on. In any way that you can. Never mind by going what is being taught. You have to be unique and individual. If you want to follow the protocols, you'll just end up like another lamb following the protocols. There's nothing colorful. There's nothing different for you to stand out from the rest. You need to kind of take charge and take things on your own. You got to put your own spin on it, sort of a thing. The advice is become more of the observer. Just get quiet. You'll soon know which way to turn, which way to go. You need to focus on yourself at the same time. Make sure that you're okay physically, mentally, and emotionally, and you're up for this. Get yourself in good standing with yourself so that you can follow through with what it's going to take. You hear some things, and they're just little red flags, and one of them, with your keywords here for this card, are posturing. You know, sometimes if we pretend to know what we're doing, it's enough. It passes us through whatever we got to get through. And other times it's like, don't pretend to be something or somebody that you're not. So there's that warning there. Or it could be other people posturing that way as well. So you have to watch about, concern yourself with what you're putting out into the universe, all right? You've been seeing a lot of 4s, okay. 4s are good in a lot of ways. They're not my favorite number anymore, but they used to be. But a lot of, I mean, I always thought it was a wonderful number and what they brought and what they represented as well. So, I'm loving this rain. But ego, watch your ego. Keep your ego and pride in check. Try not to show any visual disappointments. There's always room for improvement. There's always tomorrow. This sort of a thing. You got the 4 of Swords. Okay. It shows you debating in debates. It shows you feeling like you have to pass a test, is what it almost feels like. That you've got to pass this test. It's personal. But still, trying to, oh, you're trying so hard. You're really, really, like, intellectually really working hard on this. Watch other people's opinions. Don't let them naysay you. I'm feeling like we're going to get lightning or something here any minute. Opinions, communications are highlighted. But there's a communication overload as well, where everybody's got their own 2 cents to put in. Do you know what I'm saying? Everybody's got an opinion. Everybody thinks they're right. Everybody thinks you should listen to them. And no, this is where I'm hearing the word originality comes from for you. You need to be doing something extremely, extremely original. Where my box went to. Excuse me one moment. I don't want to leave the window open and leave my cards out just in case the wind comes out of the south and then I'll have wet cards. Don't want that. Yes, I seen her put that in there, but thank you again. Thank you again for that, because she is going back with Susan, like Bessie is going back with Susan, I should say. So, the lightning is a sign. Yeah, it's about to lightning. It feels like it is. Like literally here right now. Can you hear the rain? It's coming down pretty heavy. I love it. It's like that song by Eddie Rabbitt, I Love a Rainy Night. Oh, I love it. It's beautiful. You can almost hear Mother Nature just drinking it all up and absorbing it. I don't know what, just give me a moment here, Heather. There's a word that I'm waiting to come up and I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. It's almost there, the way that you have to go. It's oh. The research is about lightning. Oh my God. I love tarot. I love this life. I love it all. This just blows me away. Yes, the electromagnetism would have a lot to do with that. I'm assuming. I'm not a scientist, but this is your field of expertise. So, yes. Oh my goodness. Isn't that funny? That is very strange indeed. It truly is. I'm amazed by that. It's wonderful. Let me feel here for a minute. Just let me think for a minute here, Heather. I should have, I've already put my cards away, but bear with me, I can still do a pendulum for you. Let's see what if we can narrow this down a bit, Heather. Oh, were you at the doctor? Yeah, I didn't even look at the time. I logged on and said, no, I got to go on and do a weekend reading. I just felt pulled to do that, so I did. So, it's highlights for the weekend, and it was live. But you can watch the replay on it. We want to know right here, right now, this is for Heather and the project she's working on that has to do with electromagnetism, etc. Trying to present it, and she's writing a book as well, and is she going to be successful in this venture? That's what I want to know. Is Heather going to be successful in this venture, this project that she's working on? She's saying yes. When is she going to see the results of her success? Could we get a time frame down here? Are things going to go in her direction? Is she going to get to see what it is that she needs to see to propel her forward here? When is she going to see this? Will she see evidence of forward movement in this field? We'll be real brave, and we'll see within the next 3 months. Within the next 3 months, is she going to start seeing results from all her hard work? Oh God, here comes the switch. No. Are we looking at a longer period? Okay, yes. Within the next 6 months, then, is she going to see signs of success within the next 6 months, no matter which form or way they come in, as long as she sees it as encouragement and things looking well? Yeah, within the next 6 months. Okay. So she's going to be successful moving forward to this. Is she going to have the right people pay attention and take up listening? And will her work speak for itself? But we're looking at a range of success here, are we not? Wonderful. Thank you so much. You may rest, Lilith, for the rest of the night. I'm done. I am done. There you go, Heather. All right. You're welcome. You're very welcome. So anyways, guys, that's that. And I'm still concerned with Dawn. Oh, I didn't like what I saw. I know I've said it 5 times. I've never had that happen before, but man, I'm sure of it as I was sitting here talking to you. I know what I saw. I know what I was shown. I know what I felt, and it's not good. This person is she's in complete darkness. As far as herself goes, her life goes, her future, her present, she's in complete and total darkness. All good things do take time. Thank you, Susan. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, though, and hanging out. That was pretty cool. Thank you so much. We could all use a lot of light in our lives. We can never have enough. I almost felt empty saying that I was, we were doing that, trying to send something and some strength to her. It felt almost like I didn't mean it hollow, and I know nobody else does, but it might as well be. That's how far she is right now, and how far deep she is for that reason. I am praying and hoping against hope that maybe within the next week, maybe 2, that Dawn will come in, she'll stop in, and she'll be saying, I'm still here. I didn't do anything. I didn't go anywhere. I thought I was going to die. I couldn't stand the pain, but I am still here. So, this is good in regard to Susan. I seen your message, Noreen. I see it. I've got it. I've got it. Do you think so, Heather? What I saw was so... There was no light. Not a glimmer, not a shimmer, complete blackness, complete, complete, complete. And her with her back turned and her head down. I couldn't see her in the picture, but I knew she was there. She had her back turned to me, to us, and her head was down. It's hard. Sometimes we do have to make a call. I try to be as honest and direct and real with the readings. I don't make anything up. I don't fill things in. I don't tell people what the things that they want to hear. And I really had a hard time with that card. I didn't flip it and show it to her right off. And I'm like, what do I do here? And all I hear is a little voice say, always be direct and honest. That's all you can do. But I believe that we readers have to take a certain amount of accountability as well, too. That crosses my mind, you know. Thanks for being here again tonight, Andrea. Thank you, Noreen. Thank you so much. I don't know. I'm not feeling any differently yet. I keep hoping I'll feel something. It wasn't what she wanted to hear. She's never responded. She just left. It's terrible what a broken heart can do. You know, it's an actual physical condition. You can die from a broken heart. It's a big long word. My son's a medic, and he said it to me before, and I can never say it. I forget it. I should write it down. But there is a technical term, a medical term, for people dying of a broken heart. I don't think that's her case. It's not like that. This is. I don't even want to tell you what I'm thinking. Anyway, you probably can read between my words and what I'm saying here, how dark this is. Broken hearts are terrible things. I hope so. She had the 5, what was it? I think it was the 5 of Wands. What was the prompt on it? Just a minute. My brain is dead. Where's my book? Let me grab my book. I'll find it. I'll look up all the 5s till I find it, because I can't for the life of me remember, but it was not. I knew the minute I turned it over. Oh, no. That was my response, was like, oh, no. Let me see here. Oh, I didn't like it at all. I can't see. No, it wasn't the 5 of Wands. It was way worse than, maybe it was the 5 of Swords. I don't know why I can't remember. It's not either now. So it only leaves Pentacles and Hearts. There it is. 5 of Pentacles, and the prompt on this card was abandonment. That's the card that she had. There you go, Andrea. See, it's real. Yeah. All we can do is try to call out to her, and have the universe whisper in her ear to tell her to allow herself to feel this devastation, to feel the pain, to tend to herself, to take care of herself. Things are going to get better. I did see that if she did make a definite change, they can't be undone. As long as she can ride this out and hold on for dear life, she will get through it. We're closed for tonight, Tammy. We're done. because I've been sitting here exactly 3 hours, 31 seconds, 32 seconds. Usually the 3-hour mark is where I cut it off, no matter how many donations have come in or haven't come in. Usually that's the limit. I'm going to be back. What is today? Tomorrow's Friday. I'll try to get back on again tomorrow afternoon. You know, around 1-ish, 2-ish, maybe 3, and about there. And I don't know about Cash App because I don't know what that is. Yeah, we've been here for 3 hours. So we closed down donations just a little bit ago, because that's long. I noticed with I was telling you guys when some of you were here, that I happened to be on YouTube today, and I was doing something, answering a question or a comment on one of the readings, and I thought, well, I'm in here, I'm just got a curiosity, going to see how many other people, readers, are doing mini readings like this. And there's a few. There's a few. What was my point? I was going to make a point here. Oh yes, the timeline. Some of them were 5 and 6 hours long. I couldn't sit there that long. This is long enough. I'm okay right now. I'm feeling fatigued, but once I shut the camera off, it's like, oh, it's like I'm overwhelmed with fatigue. My brain goes foggy, goes kind of, you know, this sort of a thing. So I like to veg before I go to bed, and then when I get in bed, I'm always have a book on the go. You get 1, maybe 2 pages in, and then I'm done. It's my sleeping pill. So, and food, Jennifer. Oh yes, I'm gonna find something to eat here in a few minutes. I still got a little bit of coffee left, so I'll warm my coffee up. My machine's still going, still on. Anyways, I'll come back tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get back tomorrow afternoon. I don't know if I can pull off 2 in one day or not. We'll see. Okay. Oh, Blue Nude. I've never seen it, Diana. I've never seen it. I'll have to Google that. Blue Nude, eh? Let me look. Let me look. I just want to see what Blue Nude looks like, and I can tell you right here, right now. Oh, it's a song. I thought it was a painting. I'm saying it's a song. I'm sorry. Oh, Blue Nude. Okay, I put mood. Why did I do that? It's nude. N-U-D-E. By Picasso. Oh, I see it. 1907 oil painting. Nope, that's not his. Okay. Now, is it going to give me a picture? I see it now. Yeah, that's not what I saw. What I saw was literal. Yeah, that wasn't it. That's not it at all. No, not at all. But it's open to interpretation. Whatever you've seen, I mean, you've seen, right? So it's neither here nor there what I saw. So that's a good thing. That's no problem, Jennifer. That's no problem at all. Sarah was here today. Hummingbird was here earlier today. She was here. So I think it was her. Who was here today? Or was it you? I can't even remember. Sarah was here last night. She was here last night. That's what it was. So we'll try to get as many in as we can over the weekend. You never know. Check and make sure you're subscribed to Baiafonte Fortunes. If you're new and you've not subscribed, please do so now, so you won't miss notifications when we go live or when I post another video. So you were here today. Okay, Jennifer, wonderful. So let's say goodnight for now. Coming to you live from the Baiafonte in the province of New Brunswick in Canada, along the Atlantic coast here. It's a rainy night, but it's a warm night. My door is still wide open, and my window's wide open, and it's great. And I'm trying to extend these summer nights as far as long as I can. Thank you so much for being here in support of the channel as well, and hope to see you all back. some point tomorrow, maybe twice, maybe once. I'm not sure. But anyways, thank you, Dr. Armando, for being here again. You're very, very welcome. You're welcome, Dre. Good night. Good night, everybody. Sweetest of dreams to all of you. Truly, truly. And let's all keep Dawn in our thoughts tonight, and just put it out there and ask the universe to handle her gently, but to keep her here until she gets over the worst. Anyways, thank you, everybody. I'll see you all back here tomorrow at some point. Thank you for being here tonight. Goodbye for now, everyone.